5 years or so ago, I guess I wanted to make a documentary about the music here before it died out, and thank goodness it hadn't died out. But then life got in the way. I went through a rough time, and I got a divorce, and I just didn't have the confidence to go through with it. Then my sons came and lived with me, so that put a little bit more financial burden on me. And then I joined a band, and it's
A lot of time.
it's a lot of time, but in a way, something like this or a video series, it seems to be better than full length documentaries because I was so thinking like, how do I put all of these people and all these stories and all these things in 75 minutes, 85 minutes? And knowing I had to use, Justin and Carrie and their time and everybody's time and effort and all that stuff to do this, and it might not turn out right. Whereas this, whether it be, a video podcast or a songwriting series or a storytelling series or whatever, this can be tweaked along and along as it goes. And I think that's amazing that it was never about ownership. That's why I used Sean's song title, Something in the Water, because I didn't want it to be about me. I wanted other people to be interested and excited and realize. But the minute we started talking about documentary, people started going, I'm going to write a song. I'm writing a song. I mean, it really did rejuvenate something. And that's not getting on, for me. I mean, Sean and I were the ones who were talking about it. And I think it was just a point of, understanding that new music was there to be made. And we've heard some great artists that have come out around that time anyway that made us believe that music was still vital and important, and it wasn't just
So the documentary was basically going to be about Waycross music.
Yeah, the musicians that are
and
here.
It was tentatively titled "Something in the Water,"
Right.
which is the name of this podcast.
Yes, so it's all the same.
Which was the name of a song that Sean wrote.
And I wrote the song about there being a lot of talent from Waycross.
That's something to water because there's a ton of talent, and not a lot of it has gotten out.
Yeah.
But I've lived in other places. I've had other people from other places come here and go, how do y'all have so much talent in one spot? It's ridiculous.
Well, I'd heard that too. Like every time somebody comes here, it's like, man, there must be something in the water. There must be something in the
Well,
water.
I've always maintained that, but and not in a
I mean, we always
bragging
talked. Yeah, we
sort of
always
way
talked
or
about it
anything,
amongst
but
ourselves. Like, man, there's a lot of people
listened
from
to
here.
a lot of music outside of Waycross.
Yeah.
And I think I'm a pretty good judge of music, and I know what moves me and what don't. But I swear to God, there's
something about Waycross.
There's
everybody from Waycross is different, but everybody from Waycross sounds like Waycross.
It's weird,
I don't know what that is. If you could bottle it up, but
how to put the finger on it or anything, but it's something that I'm proud to be a part of this town and this musical family, because there's a lot of community spirit among the musicians here, and that's
you're the ringleader of all that.
Yeah, you're the
I
guy
don't know
now.
about that, but
you're wavy gravy, man.
It's good to be a part of. It's good to be a part of.
I mean, there's a little bit of explanation. Waycross is a railroad town, and people came from all over to go in the swamps and build the railroad. And at the evening time, all they had to do was, bring their few little instruments that they have and play music. And then the railroad caught on, people worked there. So there was actually a town. You didn't want to leave because you could get a good job, but there wasn't anything else to do. So you play music. And then, I remember growing up and there being old people, and I mean old back then, that could play music that would just scald you, bluegrass music, gospel music. About 8 miles away from here, there's a big, there used to be a big enclave of shape note singers.
Oh, yeah.
The Sacred Harp hymnal.
Mm-hmm.
I have my daddy's Sacred Harp hymnal at home, and he was born in 1930. So, I mean, there's a long history, and when we were doing some filming, when we were trying to, work on the documentary thing, somebody asked or something came up one time about, why is so much of the music here, based around the trains? Like Sean's music is a train beat. A lot of it, I mean, not that all your stuff's the same, but those
I agree with that.
that rhythm. And somebody said, I don't know if on accident or if they were just that wise, that it's because the trains leave town and the people never do.
When the cold black